line from Conroe, Texas. The United States Army recruiting vehicle. Rain for July 4th. We were so grateful that God got our memo that we needed beautiful weather today. So thank y'all all for being here as we kick off July 4th week. My name is Meredith Eiler. I'm the chairman of helpingahero.org, and today has been a long time coming, and there's nothing that is going to make us happier than to present the keys to MAJ Will Lyles and his beautiful fiancée Sophia and let him walk through the home for the first time and see the gift from this community who has come together and done just an amazing, amazing job of saying thank you for your service in a tangible way. And we hope that every time you walk through that front door, it'll be a bear hug from America. Right now,
And you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Here in the Woodlands. Then Robert, on our very first home for helpingahero.org, and said yes. And that was for a home in Katy. And now we're here at a home funded by the Wood Forest Charitable Foundation. And I can tell you, thank you is an underestimation. The Wood Forest National Bank employees and all the donors to the foundation, they have given and given and given. And they have blessed so many wounded warriors. And I tell you, today it's an honor to bring up Kim Marling and Jay Dreibelbus, who both serve on our advisory board of Helping a Hero, as the funders of this home.
Our military personnel go to great lengths and sacrifices for our personal freedoms, for here and for abroad. For us to be able to come together as a cohesive unit and be able to give back to them just a tiny token of what he has sacrificed for us. As you probably read in your programs, Will stepped on an IED on his third tour. He had 2 tours in Iraq, and then his third one was in Afghanistan. And he did this, his love for this country. If you have a chance to speak to him, I would just highly recommend that you do get to know this wonderful man. He is exceptional in every way. His patronage, his patriotism, thank you. His patriotism for our country is just, it deeply touched me. And I am just so proud to be with the other people that are up here that are helping to provide this home to Will. And I echo Meredith's sentiments that as a community, whenever we see MAJ Will Lyles, Will, when you see him, go up and say hello to him. They're going to be a very big part of our community. And I think we are very blessed to have such individuals in our community. And I'm proud of each one of you for being here to let him know that we love him, that we love all of the soldiers that are out there every day fighting for our freedom, for our country, and for others around the world. So on behalf of the Woodforest National Bank and Woodforest Charitable Foundation, I just want to tell him we appreciate your sacrifice that you have made. We love you from the bottom of our hearts, and if there's anything that we can do at any point in time, not just right now while you're getting the keys to this wonderful home, but at any time in the community, I hope that churches and individuals here come and greet you with open arms, as I'm sure they will. But please know that you've got my phone number and Meredith's and Jay's, and we are here to help you acclimate to this community in any way possible.
I think Kim said it all, but as I look across the crowd today, I can't help but be proud to be an American. This great community, so proud to have people like Will who are willing to sacrifice in order that we can enjoy the freedoms and the prosperity that we enjoy here today. So on behalf of Woodforest National Bank, thank you, Will, and thank you to all of you for making this the great place that we live. Thank you.
Over an office building or whatever, they gave us the best. And I tell you what, Woodlands Development Company, it's now owned by Howard Hughes. When we approached them, they immediately said yes. They didn't know which lot. And then one day, Tim and Alex called me up and said, we've got it. We know exactly where this house is going to go. For some reason, we've been holding this lot. It's the very special lot. It's a large lot. It's an oversized lot. It's the perfect lot. And until about 2 weeks ago, we thought we had the perfect tree for your kids. But unfortunately, the tree ended up having to go. But it was the perfect fork tree, I want you to know. But unfortunately, it did get lost. But this lot is not only an awesome home site, but it's an awesome testament to the generosity of this community. And I want to bring up Jeannie Toth, who is here on behalf of the Woodlands Development Corporation.
Our soldiers and our military sacrifice and their families, especially their families who are at home, we want to thank them as well. So in order to provide this great home for this truly American hero on this wonderful week, what a great week to do this too. The Woodlands Development Company thanks you for your service, and we are very excited to be part of this community.
And we need great building partners. We were blessed to have numerous builders step up time and again. But I can tell you, Chesmar Homes is getting the 2014 Gold Star Standard Award. This year alone, they are building 5 homes. Last week we welcomed home a family in Cypress, Texas. On Wednesday, we're welcoming home another Chesmar family in San Antonio. And we have 2 more homes under construction in New Braunfels that'll be ready here in the fall. I cannot tell you what a great tribute it is to this amazing company. Chesmar Homes is patriotism, red, white, and blue, through the top guy to the guy sitting here nailing in the wood. Every person comes up and says, it's such an honor to work on that house. And I just want you to know, Will, this truly is a labor of love. every person who put a stone up here, put some grout on. This is an amazing team. And I'd like to bring up their Houston president, Scott Maryline. Lee, for his first song, I just want to say thank you to all of you who have served. This is July 4th week. This is about the red, white, and blue. We all look at the flag. We look at this beautiful flag over here. Thank you, firefighters, for being here. Thank you for bringing us that amazing display of red, white, and blue. We couldn't ask for anything more. When we look at the flag, though, it definitely has a lot of symbolism. And there are a lot of wounded warriors that are here today that participate through the Helping a Hero program that we've either built a home for or are building a home for. And I'd like to introduce some of them here today. We have Corporal Rob Engle going to close us out with today, but believe it or not, he actually has hit upon hit upon hit upon hit, and he's going to share a few of those with you right now. So please welcome Grammy Award winner Lee Greenwood.
Thank you very much for everybody out here. Hello, policemen over there, parachute guide riders. Thank you for being here today with your motorcycles in support of this event. It makes us very proud. Here's one of the songs I usually sing at my 4th of July celebration, which this year will be at Busch Gardens in Virginia. This is from Aaron Tippin, and I sing it on all my USO tours. Let's kind of loosen up here, feel a little good.
Well, if you ask me where I come from, here's what I tell everyone. I was born by God's due grace in this extraordinary place where the stars and stripes and the eagle fly.
Hey, hello over there across the street.
It's a big old land with countless dreams. I know happiness ain't out of reach. Hard work pays off the way it should. Oh, I see enough to know we got it good. We're the stars and stripes and the eagle fly. There's a lady that stands in a harbor for what we believe. And there's a bell that still echoes the price it costs to be free. I pledge allegiance to the flag. If that bothers you, well, it's too bad. 'Cause if you got pride and you're proud to do, oh, now you need some more like me and you. Hey, we're the stars and stripes and the eagle fly.
And the eagle flies in Texas, doesn't it? Big hand for our drum and bugle corps today. The drum line, no bugles, drum line. Good job.
There's a lady that stands in a harbor for what we believe. And there's a bell that still echoes the price it costs to be free. It ain't the only place on earth, but it's the only place that I prefer. Oh, to love the wife and raise my kids the same way that my daddy did. We're the stars and stripes, oh, and the eagle fly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're the stars and stripes and the eagle fly. With the stars and stripes and the eagle fly,
Right here in America, home of the free, land of the brave, because of the brave. Thank you you very much. On behalf of all of the staff, of course, at helpinghero.org, I want to tell you that I'm very grateful to be here as well. We flew in from Nashville this morning. I'll be at the home dedication in San Antonio day after tomorrow. And Meredith, I'm pleased to tell you that I accept your offer to become the ambassador for helpinghero.org. You might imagine we do an awful lot across the nation to raise the spirit and the pride all we possibly can. We are very cautious to get involved with companies that possibly could be for profit. This company is very dedicated. Every one of the partners that you see here has spoken today are dedicated to helping not just this home, but every home that they dedicate for a soldier who has given all to be a better life here in America. And this community will serve us very well doing that, and make sure that you all understand we have a watchful eye. And we want you to take care of this gentleman and his family. We're so proud of them. As I go around the country singing, it's interesting. In 2001, after the attack on America, I went to New York and I sang at the Fireman's Memorial. It was Bette Midler, myself, and Mark Anthony. And I sang a song that was interesting for me. I didn't think it was enough. At the Fireman's Memorial, where they lost 300 firemen who went up into the towers and came down, I was wondering, is this the kind of message I wanted to send? And when I sang and I saw people holding up the pictures of the ones they'd lost, I said, okay, I guess this is the right thing to do. I wrote this anthem in 1983. It was Song of the Year in 1985 for the Country Music Association. It is my anthem for America. Here is God Bless the USA. I want to thank our audio team, too, today for bringing their audio equipment here that without it I'd not be able to sing.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. To be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
I want to thank our World War II veteran for being here today.
From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, from New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Oh, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Major Lyles, I salute you.
Say one thing, I sure can't sing. Where are you, Lee? I I can't sing, son. And I'll tell you something else. It's really, anybody hot out there? Oh, come on. What's the temperature in Afghanistan? 120? Major says it's 120. We're all right for another couple of minutes. Anyway, I do want to say, you know, it's hard to follow two incredible ladies like our founder, Meredith and Kim. Both of them speak so eloquently, both of them their heart in this thing, but I do want you to meet somebody that I think the Major would appreciate recognizing. Sophia, will you please stand up? All the folks that support these heroes are incredible. And Sophia, we are so proud of you, and I know you're going to like this home now. Thank you. We've got, I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you all that the great Robert Marling slivered his way in here. He survived his daughter's wedding. Robert, would you get up, please?
We now have a president. And Colonel Jeff Ragland, United States Army, retired.
Thank you, guys. It won't be a long speech because, as Chuck said, it's pretty hot out here. Not as hot as Afghanistan, but it's pretty hot anyway. Chuck, I got to compliment your socks. Those are outstanding.
They're not air conditioned, so get on with it.
All right. Folks, thank you very, very much for coming out here. On behalf of Helping a Hero, we could not ask for a better response from a community. Every single time we ask, the community steps up. Every time we ask, all these great people step up. Every one of you. We cannot do this without you. Will, I really look forward to getting relationships with you and Sophia and the family, and I know you're going to love this home. It is stunning. It really is. Guys, every one of you is a volunteer in your own right. The fact that you're out here right now just is a testament to what you're willing to do. There's so many of your fellow citizens that don't do that, and y'all are out here, so give yourself a hand.
Will, we are going to give you the power, but I'm going to let them know a little bit. First is when we all decided to build you a house, we, of course, you know, that's where Helping a Hero ends. And Gallery Furniture said, we want to fill that house with furniture. So when you walk in the front door today, you're going to see furniture donated from Gallery Furniture so that all the kiddos have awesome places to be, and you're going to, it's awesome. And furniture's great, and that's awesome. But what's even more awesome is that we met the design divas from the Houston Furniture Bank. And these women, really because of Chuck Janess, he has an employee and his wife happens to be a dynamite interior designer, and she said, hey, me and my friends do a whole lot of stuff for saying thank you to leaders, primarily in the underprivileged areas, but we want to help on this house. They had 5 interior designers design and furnish and do all the extra things in every single room in this house. We had 30 people here yesterday transforming this home. So I can unfortunately tell you this is not our typical Helping a Hero home. I want to actually move in, Will, and I'm happy to, or at least can you send your design team to my house? And it is amazing, but I just cannot say thank you enough. So please, all these ladies in red over here, Carrie Smith, raise your hand. She's the one that started. Because Major Will Lyles not only is a great American hero who served valiantly, sacrificed on the battlefield, got 3 Bronze Stars. It's very rare to even get one. His leadership and his valor is unmatched. Received a Purple Heart, and as Johnny mentioned, he lost both legs when he was hit by a pressure plate IED in Afghanistan in 2010. We're glad he survived that blast, and we're glad we get to watch him lead and continue to pay it forward and continue to not say, what can you do for me, but what can I do for others? And that service above self attitude is prevalent in who he is. And he has just been accepted to medical school, is going to be starting medical school next year, and wants to actually serve others with similar disabilities. So please welcome Major Will Lyles, his beautiful fiancée Sophia, and all the kiddos. Will. Now that you're up here, I'd like to ask Lee Greenwood if you and Scott and Jeff.
No, that's true. I
Where's Lee? Okay, Lee. Why don't you go tell him?
It's a special moment for all of us. This is the moment we've kind of been waiting for. All the volunteers in place who have done so very much with a love in their heart. Dedication to you for the tremendous sacrifice you've had to suffer through. Congratulations, first of all, on your recovery. Congratulations on this beautiful family. We present you with the key to your new home.
Woo! Woo! You guys can scoot in, so. Here, or move over here in front of her.
Go give an order.
You guys move over.
Come on, kiddo. Come here, Willie.
There we go. All right.
Hey, we can't see Sophia. Well, there we go.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
The mic is yours.
All right. While everybody's up here, real quick, I had some gifts for some folks. Just a little thank you for me. I mean, you can drop by and see the house, but I also want them. I had some prints matted and framed so that they can put on their wall, and always when they see it, they remember my family. And it's a small thank you, but I just want to say thank you to all you guys, Spark Energy, Chesmar, Woodlands Development Corporation, Wood Forest Bank. If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. The Divas. If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. I had some things for you guys. Somebody from the Divas come up. I have something. It's a Special Forces operator assaulting objectives with American in the back. The print's done by Dick Kramer, and it was a small thank you from me to them. And I had same thing for Wood Forest Bank, just a small thank you from my family to yours. And just I really appreciate what you've done. Many different operations that make up what we do in Special Forces. And I wanted to pass this along to Spark Energy as just a small thank you. They always know that my door is open and it's small, but thank you very much. I know everybody's hot and ready to go. My kids are hot, we're ready to go. Those are small thank yous. If I forgot anybody, I really apologize. I just want to thank all of you for coming out and making. Thank you guys for coming out and making this a really special day. Real quick, I wanted to recognize my kids. They're my heroes. They've been through a lot in the last 3 years. Not very many people get told to pack up, in a month, and you're gone. And you see your home. You just leave everything behind. All you got is what you have in your suitcase, and that's what they had to do. They're my real heroes. They're very special to me. They're awesome kids, and they have persevered through a lot. And that's. I just want them to know that they are my heroes, and I love them very much. Same thing for Sophia. I actually met her. She's an Army nurse, and she was on my care team when I arrived back here to San Antonio. So again, she's my hero because they're the people that calm the storm when you're afraid, you don't know what's going on, and you're just adjusting to life and your new beginning. She's one of those people, so I just wanted to thank her very much. And then for all my friends here in the Woodlands, the Kellys, the Whitbys, my team sergeant who I served with in Afghanistan. Just a lot of really good friends, a lot of SF guys here that drove a long way to be here, flew out. I appreciate all the support of all of you. And the one thing I want you to know is my door is always open. And I thank this community for investing in me. And I promise I'll give you back and pay it forward every cent.
Go ahead. Wow.
Wow.
Beautiful. We haven't done this before. This is amazing. This is awesome.
Call back and text
What a
them.
great,
So,
that's great.
he was at our wedding Saturday night. I said, awesome. It's unreal.
Not very good for the pictures. It's my sanctuary.
It'll work, it'll work all right. I think it'll work just fine. Oh, man. Wow.
What do you guys think?
Beautiful.
A huge step up.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Oh, this is your. Oh, Daddy, you got football and basketball. Oh, baseball. Hey, a lot of baseball. Daddy,
And my deer head, yes.
What do you think
of deer head?
Yeah, that deer head's awesome.
What do you think of this?
Can we grab a go
This
in the
is
backyard?
this is honestly my favorite room. This is my
Daddy.
favorite room. Hold,
Daddy,
what?
can
Yes,
we
buddy, you
look
can
in
go.
the backyard?
Yes, sir. You can go in the backyard. This is my favorite room. It is
What do you think of this whole
amazing.
thing? Getting a house, living in the neighborhood.
It's
Community.
the most amazing experience. It is extremely humbling, and I just don't think I could thank everybody enough for all this. It's really overwhelming and just probably the best day of my life. That's about all I can say. That's the best way I can put it. It's, I'm lucky to still be here, and for this community to come out and support me the way they have is just a really humbling feeling.
Sophia, what do you think? Kitchen big enough to work in?
Oh yes.
What do you think about the house being two
it's-
y'all?
It's just, we're so thankful to have a house that Will can finally get around in and fits, and then on top of that, a house this amazing.
Yes.
How'd y'all meet?
It's really overwhelming.
She was actually a nurse of mine. When I first got to BAMC in San Antonio, and we lost contact for a few years, and then
Years later, we
years later we ran into each other in the hospital, and she decided to give me a chance. I'm definitely
He was a pretty
gonna
good
be
patient,
marrying
so.
up next year. You're definitely gonna be marrying up. So.
Ask again how you're feeling, how you guys are feeling right now. What's going on?
It's an amazing day. It's probably the best day of my life, and it's very humbling too. It's kind of hard trying to put it into words and trying to thank everybody so that they understand that, you know, how much this means to me and my family, and I'm just honestly, I feel like the luckiest man in the world today.
With this house, I mean, how are you feeling now that you're walking in? What are your plans? What is going on in your mind?
They're the people that I've served with. My Army experience has been life changing. If I could design a perfect home, I think this is it. Oh man.